It is April 2026. The era of default cloud privacy is over. Sending sensitive interactions, proprietary code, or financial records to a public API is no longer an operational convenience. It is a critical vulnerability. This chart shows the current state of the internet. 72% of all web content is now AI-generated. Human output is the minority. In an environment saturated with synthetic noise, total control over your intelligence stack is the only remaining path to corporate and personal security. For a decade, the pay-as-you-go public cloud model drove scaling and speed. Today, that same architecture is a massive economic and security liability. Your data is commingled in a black box, exposed to arbitrary policy changes, invisible training scrapes, and skyrocketing inference costs. Public networks face an explosion of synthetic impersonation and data poisoning. The threat is severe enough that YouTube expanded its AI likeness detection tool globally to government officials, journalists, and public figures, a necessary platform-level defense against identity theft. Lawmakers are attempting to build legal guardrails. The No Fakes Act, co-sponsored by Senator Chris Coons, seeks to establish strict federal property rights over digital replicas to penalize unauthorized deepfakes. But legislation cannot work fast enough. The technical reality of 2026 is absolute. If your enterprise does not possess the weights of the AI model it uses, it does not truly own its data. Relying on centralized intelligence puts core intellectual property at risk. The industry is executing a hard pivot called geopatriation, the strategic return of critical workloads to local hardware. This migration accelerated rapidly following the April 2026 Global Open Weights Initiative, led by Microsoft and Mistral. This comparison matrix contrasts modern small language models against legacy public giants. We move from variable cloud operational expenses to fixed hardware capital expenses. Edge devices now operate in disconnected airplane mode, processing complex workflows directly on your servers without pinging the internet. True data security is strictly hardware-based. Running local models eliminates network latency, bypasses API rate limits, and guarantees absolute data sovereignty. On the consumer front, we are seeing the rise of algorithmic invisibility as a tactical defense layer. This movement gained a massive legal anchor with California's Digital Identity Protection Act in April 2026. This diagram shows how digital refuseniks enforce privacy technically. Using adversarial tools like DiffProtect, users inject targeted AI noise into their personal images. This scrambles the logic of unauthorized machine scrapers, while the resulting image remains photorealistic and normal to human eyes. Opacity is the new luxury marker. By combining strong state legal frameworks with adversarial technical tools, individuals possess the power to permanently opt out of behavioral prediction. Securing your operation requires 3 immediate steps. Audit your total cloud exposure, deploy local small language models for mission-critical workflows, and aggressively assert your identity rights using available platform tools. The public cloud was engineered for global convenience, not digital sovereignty. Establishing a closed-loop local intelligence network is the only viable strategy to protect your assets in a synthetic world.